Oh, holy shit, Woodward, Oklahoma, how are we doing? You do a little better than that. You feeling good? You feeling right? Right. And I'm excited to be here at Long Shots. This is our first comedy show we've ever had here. You guys excited? How many people in the crowd have never been to a live comedy show before? Virgins over here, the virgin table. We got some vets in the back. All right, my name's Derek. I'm the headliner. I'm not doing jokes right now. I'm just sort of, I'm just up here right now, just showing you guys like what it looks like when somebody talks into a microphone. This is it. This is what we're going to be doing for like an hour and a half. It's going to be tons of fun. We're so glad you're here. It's part of the Pub and Grub comedy tour. Some ground rules. There are rules to this thing. Okay? No shouting, no heckling. We don't want to do any of that. This isn't necessarily a crowd participation show. You know what I'm saying? So be respectful of the performers and everything. Try to keep the table talk down to a minimum. If you have to say something to like order a drink or something, that'd be nice. There's little lights on the table, so you can let them know when you need to get a drink. So yeah, this is just to make sure everybody has a good show, everybody gets to enjoy all of the jokies that we're going to be doing up here. We're excited to be here. Just be respectful to the performers. It's not easy to be a performer, for sure. When I was a kid, I didn't want to be a performer. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a doctor. I want to be one of those doctors that sits around and plays with boobies all day. Anesthesiologists, I think they're called. Okay, all right, we are going to have fun. I can tell already. So yeah, buckle up, grab drinks, turn those lights on when you need them. If you need to use the restroom, just quietly grab your way to the back, I haven't talked to anybody all day that loves gas station attendants, guys, so. We had a chit chat, and now we're having a chit chat. I thought I explained this earlier, but there was no talking to the, okay. We're having fun. I'll be back up later, and I'll probably be funnier then. You know what I mean? This is more just a, hey, how are we doing? And we're excited. Here, I'm going to bring out our feature performer for the night. You guys excited for your feature act? That's good. He comes to us from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. He was 2023 Sioux Falls funniest comedian. Put your hands together. You're going to love it. Jerry Irby.
Hi. How you guys doing today? Good. All right, so you guys got me up here for a little bit. Got me up here for about 20 minutes. During that time, you're going to hear me say some things. I need you guys to understand that no matter what I say, or no matter how you interpret the words that I say, please understand that I do not condone drug usage. Sure. Full disclosure, I don't know what the word condone means. I feel like that's something I should say at the top of the show. Because being out in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, people always assume that I smoke weed, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm black, or if it's because of the dreads, or if it's because I always smell like weed. They just always assume that. So I like to start these off by giving a few facts about myself. Hi, I'm Jerry, once again. I believe in being a change you want to see in the world. And that's why you can normally find me somewhere shutting the fuck up and minding my business. Because I think, like, no matter what anybody says, like, none of us really like those people that are all in your business, right? Like, nobody likes those people that will stop what they're doing just to chase you down and ask you some dumbass question like, well, I'll put you over. Like, no, bitch, leave me alone. I believe that if you can have great sex after a night of heavy drinking, then you didn't do one of those things correctly. I like going on walks too. That's fun for me. South Dakota's pretty cold. Last week we had some decent weather. Went on a great walk with an amazing, beautiful woman, and everything was going really good. Right until she noticed me. Then he came on the run. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really happy to be here. I'm really tired. I almost died driving here trying to remember how to crank that sober boy, so I'm really happy to be here. And in all honesty, I was up pretty late last night. I had to finish up a court-mandated essay on why narcoleptic and a necrophiliac aren't the perfect couple. So, when I say I'm happy to be here, I'm really happy to be here. And that's a switch up from my normal demeanor. You know, normally if you see me say, hey, Jerry, how you doing? I'll say something like, oh, I woke up this morning. Despite how hard I prayed last night. I know, I understand how that can sound depressing, but it's not. You know, it's not. You just got to know a little bit more about me. You just got to know that I just really want to die doing something I love. I can't die doing this. I'm way too fucking good at it. I can't die playing Xbox because 18-year-olds are not that good at it. I can't die having sex and the cops just find 2 dead bodies and that's too many questions. Yo, I think if I keep writing, never really those people stop inviting me from us. I'm gonna keep going. Obviously, I'm my mom's least favorite child. I just heard y'all talk to me for a little bit. Y'all should know. I was like, Jerry, how do you know this? Oh, she told me at breakfast on my birthday. She looked at me and said, you know you're number 3, right? I said, Mom, so me and my sister, what the fuck you mean? And she's weird like that. Like, she won't tell me what day I was conceived on. And I know that's a little bit weird to ask your mom, but there's mystery around it because my birthday is November 14th. We all know 9 months prior is Valentine's Day. But the thing comes in, my mother's birthday is February 20th. So one day I asked her, I said, hey, Mom, was our birthday baby or Valentine's baby? She looked at me and she said, it's like the 25th, it was nothing special. So I asked my dad, and I fucking guy, he starts going into details like he was trying to prove to me that he was there. Like, oh, it's Valentine's Day for sure. Hell yeah, she had on this badass red dress. I had roses and balloons. I didn't have a condom, but it still went down. I'm like, fuck, I didn't need to know all that. But really, that's the type of dude my dad was. He kept shit real with me my whole life growing up. He told me a lot about when his dad caught him smoking cigarettes. He said my dad caught me smoking cigarettes. He made me sit at the kitchen table and smoke that whole pack right in front of him. If I ever catch you smoking, that's exactly what I'm going to do to you. Told me that in life growing up. So one day I get home from school. My dad's in the living room, pissed off. He's like, I found your little bag of weed. You know what's about to happen, right? Yes, sir, I do. He's like, all right, let's get to it. Man marched me through the whole house, through the living room, boom, dining room, boom, kitchen, boom. Sat at that kitchen table, smoked my whole bag right in front of me. I didn't do shit. Love my dad. My dad, he gave me some of the best advice I ever got. It was right before I joined the military. He looked at me, he said, look, son, you're gonna go out there, there's gonna be drugs, there's gonna be girls, there's gonna be parties. I need you to have a clear head. So before you leave your room, to these drugs, to these girls, to their parties, just jerk off to it. And I know that's weird advice, but he was right. All right. And the thing is, he was so right. Now jerk off or make any decision. You know? Anybody else like this game more? Should I stop now? I'm on my way to work. I'll stop now. The grocery store, I need to get something for lunch. Do I want an apple or a pear? I don't like that they call it a pear, even though there's only one of them. Grab an apple. Welcome to McDonald's, sir. How may I help you? Just go home and eat. I like to think that he got a lot of his advice from his dad, my grandfather. My grandfather was a cool dude. He was a DJ, a strip club DJ, allegedly. I say allegedly because I can't confirm or deny, but I stay out of strip clubs. And it's not for any like moral reason or anything. It's kind of for the same reason that I stay out of the food court in the mall. Is I just hate smelling things I can't eat. It's my own personal health. But yeah, when Granddad retired, it made things kind of weird around. We didn't know whether he was going deaf or he missed his job. You know, I'll go over to his house. I'll say, "Hey, Granddad, how are you?" They're like, "What?" I said, "Hi, Granddad, how are you?" "I can't hear you." Like, that's why my grandmother hated him. My grandmother hated my granddad. We know this. Oh, excuse my grandmother. I'm my grandmother's favorite member of the family. I know this for 100% fact. Because while everybody else in the family thinks that my grandmother is coming down with dementia, I'm the only one that knows she just likes being able to pick and choose who she talks to when they walk into her room. And she really plays that shit up whenever somebody brings up my granddad and we have to remind her that he's dead. Her whole demeanor just changes. What? He's dead? Tell me again how it happened. Like, God, that lady's mean. Even when he was alive, she wouldn't let us get him medical attention. Like when he got arthritis, she was like blocking us from trying to take him to the doctor. She's like, he don't have arthritis. He just joined the gang. Leave him alone. I'm like, Grandma, stop. She's like, I got arthritis. Take me to the doctor. No, you don't. Oh yeah? Why's my finger stuck like this? Fuck, I love that lady. I performed at her nursing home a few months ago, and this old lady threw her diaper on stage with me. I'm not quite sure how to process that. But God, that's just weird. Did she like me? Did she hate me? I don't know. Anyway, my grandmother's nursing home. Last time I was there, I found out that she has some new neighbors. 100-year-old, both of them, married couple. And I thought that was sweet, so I made it a point to search them out and talk to them. And then when I found them, talked to them a little bit, found out that they were filing for divorce. And I thought that was sad. So I talked to them a little bit more. And I found out that they fell out of love a long time ago. They were just waiting on their kids to die. And I thought it was sweet again. Y'all like impressions?
Yeah.
I don't. About pets, y'all got pets out there? This is not a trap, I'm serious. I got 2 dogs. I'm a dog person. One of my dogs' name is Tablet. A lot of times I tell people that they say, are you serious? I'll say, no, he is. Come listen. My other dog's name is Mooney. He's a great Pyrenees. He sits about right here. He's a huge dog. So needless to say, I can't walk around my house naked anymore, right? As soon as I do, I get a dog tongue right in my ass. Now, I know I just say here and told y'all that I'm a dog person. When it comes to tongues on my ass, I'm a cat person. Yeah, you wouldn't think that something just stood on your asshole, but I promise you it does. I'm sensing a lot of judgment on that one. And I don't appreciate that shit, not one bit. Alright? Any idiot with a jar of peanut butter can get a dog on his ass. Tastes like a cheese and cat. Go home, try to get your cat to lick your ass. No, they do. I should really stop. I'm a plumber in my day job, and I fucking hate that. Because I work with a lot of dumbasses and dipshits. Like, the people of South Dakota should really be concerned with the people that are building their infrastructure, is what I'm getting at. There's this one guy in particular, his name's CJ. He's a real big douchebag. He's kind of stupid. He's not here. Fuck him. His real name's Clarence. He hates to be fucking called Clarence. That's this big dude gets all mad whenever somebody calls him by his real name. So one day, I feel like being an asshole, poker bear. So I said, hey, what's your problem? Why can't anybody call you by your real name? This man looked at me in the eye and said, ever since that 8 Mile movie, Clarence is a black guy name. And growing up, I was the only white guy in my neighborhood and all the kids made fun of me. I said, man, I'm from Detroit. My name is Jerry. Who the fuck you gonna be talking to? It's the least threatening name out of all my friends growing up. Hey, this is Stabs. That's 2 shots. There's chalk outline. And here's Jerry. I genuinely don't like Clarence. I watched this man do cocaine off a dusty dashboard and then immediately go tell our bosses that one of our coworkers smelled like weed. So now I gotta go talk to my boss about why I allegedly smell like weed. So I walked in there, and I'm like, yo, that's not me. I know it's not me. It's not me smelling like that. It's from hours 9 to 5. I exclusively do dabs. And then my boss looked at me, he said, Jerry, you start work at 6 o'clock. I said, I'll knock it off. But Clarence, I had to go see what they call a drug and alcohol counselor. And not this lady's problem, because honestly, I don't take shit serious in life. This first day I walked in there, she says, can you tell me about your rock bottom? I said, ma'am, I've never hit a rock bottom. I've always been more of a stone cold stunner, man. She said, no. I need you to paint me a picture about a time when you realized you needed to make a change in your life. I said, oh, okay. My right hand was on my lighter. My left hand was holding my bong. My coffee was in my bong. But my knee was on steering wheel. And that's not a good look. She said, that's better, but that's not necessarily what I mean. I need to know your lowest point. When was your lowest point when you realized you needed to change something about your life? And I said, oh, my lowest point. That's probably around my fourth bowl of milk and Doritos. That's around my number 4. I realized I should use a spoon. I should have started gross. I don't know. I eventually stopped messing with this lady. She was just trying to help me. You know, she broke down my finances and everything. She broke down the charts. She had a pie chart, and she gave me this fucking slice like these. And I started getting hungry. And I asked her, I said, what was that? What was that? She said, that's why I need you to stop smoking weed. I said, is that how much money I spend on pot every month? She said, no, that's breakfast burritos. Like, okay, that's fair. But I eventually got to start going back to work, and now I've got to deal with Clarence and his bullshit again. And okay, this is why I don't like working with Clarence. This next part, this is something I actually heard with my ears. This isn't, I can't even make this into a joke. I actually heard this. First they said it was going to rain, then they said it wasn't going to rain, now they're saying it's going to rain again. Man, that damn geologist don't know shit. To which I replied, hey, me a meteorologist. Who said, NASA don't predict the weather, dumbass. I promise you, every single time we're dealing with cast iron pipe, I am 1,000% guaranteed to hear this. Hey, Jerry, I need about 8 inches of black pipe. I constantly hear him complain about having to press 1 on the ATM. He says I shouldn't have to press 1 on the ATM. This is America, goddammit. Which to some degree I can agree with. However, I would love to hear anybody complain about the amount of gas pump questions these gas pumps are asking nowadays. Because it's getting out of control.
Just credit or debt. Are you a loyalty member? You want a car wash? What's the zip code? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Irritates the shit out of me, I'll tell you that. I don't get to date too much anymore. It's because I'm married now. And my wife is amazing. I love her. Her name's Annie. She's such a sweetheart. I wasn't too good out there in the dating world. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't have that filter sometimes when I get nervous. That filter from the brain to the mouth just disappears. And it's ruined a lot of dates for me. Just ended a lot of dates my mom has. This one time I was on a date with a very nice girl. She told me her dad was a priest. Before I could stop myself, I said, does it bother you that your dad has slept with more boys than you have? Take it over. I was on a date with another girl. She asked me if I was an organ donor. I said, I'm more of an organ lender. I'm kidding, but I'll take it back. And then she said, no. Are you going to donate your organs when you die? I said, girl, I ain't going to be honest. This one time, I went there, it was a really good date. Really good date. We got back to my place, we were playing Xbox, and she looked over at me, she said, I'm hungry. I said, my fridge is right there, go ahead and help yourself. She goes in there for a couple seconds later, I hear, you eat like shit. To which I replied, why don't you show me what you had for breakfast? Now, I thought this was a good line, right? I'm like, yeah, she's going to say good night. I'm going to get some pancakes out of this, maybe some bacon, some eggs. Did I get that? No, I got pink eye. That was a great night. But those days are behind me. Like I said, I'm married now. My wife, Annie, she's amazing. She's a nurse. And so she's always been kind of health conscious. her she was a vegan. So by extension, I was a vegan. I thought it'd be hard pretending to be vegan, but it wasn't. It wasn't. I did a little research and I learned about seaweed. It turns out seaweed is edible. You can make seaweed in so many different ways. It makes being a vegan so very easy. I mean, you can boil seaweed, you can bake seaweed, you can fry seaweed, you can fucking broil seaweed again. Like, you can do so much with seaweed. It makes being a vegan so easy. You know, I seaweed, I smoke it, I forget I'm a vegan, fucking boom. So easy. Annie went keto for a while too. I didn't join her on that journey because I like my sandwiches too much. But I'll never forget the day she stopped going keto. I got home from work and she was standing in the living room just like, and I said, you could have texted me that on the way here, but whatever, sure. I'll go get you Jimmy John's. So I walk into Jimmy John's, and the first thing I hear as soon as I walk in the door, the girl behind the counter goes, "Hi, my name is Hun, and just so you know, we're all out of bread." Now I'm stuck in this Jimmy John's. And I'm like, I regress back to childhood trauma, because I don't know if any of y'all ever had to go to the grocery store for your parents when you were a kid. You didn't take the list because you thought you could remember it, but you couldn't. And then you get to the bacon aisle and you can't remember whether you need baking powder or baking soda. Then you're walking all up and down the aisle hoping that something's going to jog your memory. Then you see chocolate chips and you're like, holy shit, you just buy chocolate chips? That's crazy. And so then you get back home with chocolate chips and not baking soda or baking powder. And you get your ass beat and you get traumatized. And so I'm going through all this in a Jimmy John's. In a Jimmy John's, I'm just sitting there petrified. And I'm looking at this girl. I say, you don't have any bread, well, what am I supposed to do? She said, we make really good lettuce wraps. I said, look, my auntie kind of don't want one unless you got buns, huh? I thought that was stupid. I just thought for that long just to say that, but I'm telling you something. But anyway, yeah, I do love my wife. I was at her graduation to be a nurse. And there was a senator, John Thune, was a commencement speaker, and he said something that pissed me the entire fuck off. This man said, your character is defined by the things you do when no one's watching. I fucking hope not. It's not fair. Like, there's more to me than despair and masturbation. I get how that can be a foundation, you know? There's walls in the roof and shit. Anyway. And the first day of being a nurse, I got her a whole bunch of red markers and red crayons and red coloring pencils and red ink pens. And I put it all in the bag. I gave it to her. And she said, what's this? I said, I heard nurses draw a lot of blood. She said, I hate you. I said, all right. I like to consider myself chronologically ambiguous, and I use that. This is false. I hang around in the bars with crowds that are kind of younger than me, but I've been getting caught lately. This girl came up to me and she said, "Jared, we know how old you are." I said, "How?" She said, "The other night when the waitress dropped all that glass, everybody in the bar went, uh-oh," and then he went, "SpaghettiOs." And I googled why. I said, what? She said, that's not it. I said, what? She said, when you get drunk, you constantly talk about how you want to paint your pistol like a skunk so you can call it Pepe Le Pew Pew. And I googled why. Like, shit. She said, that's not all. It's like, what? She said, the other night, when we saw an owl, you said hydrogen Tootsie Box. And I googled why. So I can't hang out in bars much anymore. So what I do is I hang out in my safe place. It's a grocery store. It's called Fairway. It's a lovely grocery store. I fucking love it. You walk in there, everything's all white, pristine, all super clean. There's a butcher shop in the back. There's teenage baggers in the front. It's almost like you're stepping back in time. I mean, not so much for me, but you're saying it's like such a cool store. You know, I learned a lot in the store. For instance, I learned that if you're just hanging out, not buying anything, that's called loitering. And I mean, I still do it, but I really do love this store. It's given me so much in life. this one time I was in there with my tall friend Skylar. He's about here. Only reason I tell you how tall Skylar is because it's important to the story. Nobody else gives a fuck how tall Skylar is. Anyway, we were hanging out at my fairway. I'm showing Skylar my kingdom. And then this sweet little old lady comes up and she looks at me and she says, "Sir, can you reach this box on the shelf for me?" Now, y'all see I'm average height, right? That means don't nobody ever asked me to reach shit for them. So I'm like, that's exactly how I went. So I'm walking on sunshine now, right? I like nobody's ever asked me to reach anything for them. I feel like I have purpose in life. I feel like I have meaning. I'm walking on sunshine. This lady is giving me so much. Then I see her a couple aisles down, and she like looks right through me like I'm not even there. So I'm cursing her like, oh shit. I don't think I'm wrong for that. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Before I do, I want to let you guys know I have merged. They're fridge magnets. If you guys want to buy them, I sell them for free will donation. Please just give me whatever gas money to get back home. Please, I really appreciate it. Please don't let me get stuck in Nebraska, guys. I want to fucking go back to Nebraska, okay? Free will donation. It's a fridge magnet. It's my name spelled out and spelled Doritos and milk. There's full of Doritos and milk there. Please, I don't make change, so just give me whatever. Don't ask me for change, otherwise we're gonna be two idiots staring at each other. But yeah. That fairway is like my favorite place to be, honestly. I was in there last week, and I was purchasing a pack of Kool-Aid and a loaf of bread because I had to buy something. And I check out, and this little sweet teenage girl at the register, she bags my Kool-Aid and my loaf of bread. She looks at me and she says, "Sir, can I carry your things to your car for you?" I don't look at her. I'm just like, as a man, no. As a man, I can't have you carry my things to my car for me, no. But as a black man, hell yeah, carry my shit, bitch. I'm really black belt like that. They ain't like that shit in Texas. This dude got pissed off at me after the show. He was very pissed off. He came up to me after the show. Now, to be fair, it's a long drive from South Dakota to Texas. I got on the internet rabbit hole. I learned some shit, and I was talking some shit in Texas. I normally do. Fuck it, y'all. Can I tell y'all what I said in Texas? All right. So I fell down a vexillology rabbit hole. That's the study of the flags. So when I got there, I was smart. So I said, "Does everybody know that an upside down flag is a sign of distress?" Yes. A lot of people just don't give a shit. Japan's been screaming for help for centuries. But what set them off was, did you guys know that in Germany the Nazi flag is outlawed? Like they can't fly it. So what racists want to do in Germany, if they want to fly their Nazi flag, they fly an American Confederate flag instead. And I found that out, and I thought it was interesting that makes the Confederate flag the international symbol for people who know what their sister cousin tastes like. Now, I said this. One guy did not find that shit funny at all. He came up to me after the show like this off. Like, and I was just sitting here, I get hot up here, my back's all sweaty. I was just trying to decompress after the show, have a beer, and he was like yelling his ass off. Like, I didn't think that shit was funny. I didn't think it was funny, tough guy. He was pissed. He's like, "You wanna fight, tough guy? I wanna fight. Do you wanna fight?" Now, this has never happened before. Like, I have no idea what to do in this situation. I'm just sitting here at a bar in some fucking town in Texas, and this dude's yelling at me like, "Do you wanna fight?" And I can only imagine how this is looking to everybody else. Like, people that weren't even at the show, they just see this guy standing here yelling at me, "You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Do you wanna fight?" And then they just see me sitting there. Alright, you guys are so much fun. Are you ready for a headline?
your headliner. All right. So you're our headliner. He is coming out of Springfield, Missouri, and he is here to change the world. Guys, please keep it going for Derek Luna.
Oh my gosh, I keep going for Jerry Irving. Oh, we feeling good? We feeling right? I told you guys that'd be bad. All right, can we hear in the back? You feeling good? All right. How's that sounding? Boy, listen, we've had some fun. We've had some jollies. Right? Yes. Listen, I don't, you don't hear this in too many comedy shows, but I think it's time we stop fucking around. Am I right? Let's get serious for a minute. Guys, it's protesting season. I wouldn't feel right about it if I got in front of a beautiful audience like these two ladies right here. You guys are doing great. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't talk about some of these serious issues plaguing our country. Where are my protesters at? Just me? Hell no! Somebody doesn't want to go. It is protesting season, guys. This is a grassroots movement that I'm starting. By the end of the night, we're going to have our picket signs out there. We're going to be shutting down Main Street, Woodward, occupying Woodward. We're here to change the world, guys. With some of these serious issues, I think you'll agree. If you're not willing to talk about it, how's it going to get fixed? Am I right? Guys, this is an older song. I've been dusting off some of the old protest songs. This is an older song, but it's as true today as it was when I first wrote it. Are you guys okay? There's a lot of talking going on up front here. So I want to make sure we're on board with the grassroots movement, because we got to change the world. There's a lot of chicanery going on out there. Troublemakers right up front. We'll get back into it later. Guys, this is an older protest song. It's called The Injustice Blues. This is about prison reform. This will be fun, I promise. Give her one more margarita, just one more. I hope y'all enjoy it. 3 years served in Leavenworth for crimes I didn't do. Only prison bars and solitude and my cellmate Bruce. The injustice is too much to bear as the unfair days they pass. Every day new Bruce holds me down and makes love to my open world. Because this is an older song. I know we're trying to change the world. I should have looked at these lyrics beforehand. Okay. Hell no. Okay, all right. It is getting stronger. The grassroots movement. Okay, sorry. Verse 2. Are you paying attention? There'll be a quiz at the end of this. Verse 2. Sorry about that. Justice is blind, they say. She must have gone deaf too. She can't hear the cries of desperate men, accused without the proof. These steel bars crush our spirit, our hopes die behind these walls. At shower time, Bruce likes to use my mouth to wash his. Listen, guys. This all happened a long time ago, okay? I really don't see what bringing up all of this shit from the past is going to do to help us with the prison problem. I don't want to talk about it, okay? I don't care how serious it is. Hell no. See, now nobody wants to go. Shit, okay, shit. Protesting off to a bad start. God. We got to do something, though. This country's falling apart, don't you agree? It's going to hell in a handbasket out there. Just me and a couple guys in the back. That explains it. I've been at a Bass Pro Shop all afternoon trying to start a militia. Just fishermen and stuff. I'm fired up, guys. See what I'm talking about. I got all these new cars, newer-ish cars. Whenever I put it in drive, the doors just lock automatically. They're taking away our freedoms one at a time. This guy knows it. Back in my day, you had a God-given right to just throw yourself out of a moving car anytime you felt like it, guys. It was called liberty, young people. We loved it. Freedom. It's falling apart out there. It's a crazy, crazy world. I just found out last week that my next door neighbor is hooked on methamphetamines. Is that happening out here in Oklahoma? Yeah, it's sad. I'm from Missouri. They say we invented it in Missouri. Like we came together as a community to make the craziest drug on the planet. Yeah, it's sad. My next door neighbor's hooked on meth. It's sad. It's bad news for me because I told this guy I gave him $20 every time he mowed my lawn. Mowed my lawn 4 times yesterday. It's February, guys. I don't need that kind of lawn care. Crazy mixed up world. This is how crazy it's getting out there. The young people are sending dick pics to each other. It's happening. I don't need to alarm anybody who didn't know it. We got to tell you, this is my designated young people table. How many have we sent today, gentlemen? I should ask the ladies, how many have you received today? It's happening. Look, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying class it up a little bit, okay? This is what I got. Instead of dick pics, I do these, I call them cock portraits. What's the word I'm looking for? Aristocratic, majestic, regal, dare I say regal? Now you fellas, you picture showing up on Valentine's Day, coming up here next week, and you got one of these on canvas, and an easel. It's Napoleon Bonaparte, get it? Now I do sell these, after the show, I do sell these as a merchandise item. What is this? Which is a brilliant merch item, right? A merch item so smart that I legally can't sell them in Oklahoma, Arizona, or Utah. And I know what you're thinking. That's nice, but that's pretty big. I don't know if I have the wall space for something like that. I do have some smaller refrigerator magnets. That's more your speed. It might be time to invest in the art market. The way this economy is going. I do have a t-shirt back there too. I'll show you that, I guess. I'll show you that later. It doesn't matter. We can't let the protests die. We got one more protest song I'm going to try, okay? When do we want it? Oh boy. Normally it's not now. They say now, but these seem like they could have waited a week or two. All right, okay, so I've been writing some of these short protest songs, guys. If you take out some of the lyrics out of my songs and trim it up a little bit, you can really see the poetry that I'm doing up here. I'm glad nobody laughed at that. I'm being taken very seriously right now, and that's the way I like it, guys. Guys, this is a short protest song called Hands. It goes out to the hard-working men and women right here in Woodward, Oklahoma. Poor folks' hands are cracked and rough from working every day. Rich folks' hands are smooth as silk. They got it painted and shaved. The hands jerk off dicks. That's what hands are for. Somebody's jerking me off and it feels like they're poor. about wage inequality. We always send the poor to do the dirty work, isn't that right? Well, hell, you guys you probably can't tell, but the protesting has not been going as hot as I would like it to. Hey, we can change the world some other day. Is that okay? We just hang out and talk. Would that be all right? Pressure's off. Pressure's off. Well, hey, give yourselves a round of applause for coming out and seeing some live comedy. Damn. You stay there. Worth the price of admission, right there. So yeah, and then hey, give it up for me. I'm a traveling comedian. How about that? Not a lot of comedians really get away with saying give it up for me. I do it all the time, guys. It works. Unbelievable. So yeah, when you travel around, man, what was it, 7 hours in the car a day, 7 hours? When you travel around as much as I do, man, you get to stay at a lot of these fancy, schmancy hotels with the number in the name. 8. 8, I believe. Some 6s, mostly 8s. They're nice. They're pretty nice. I don't know about super, but they are pretty nice. Guys, I drive to all these gigs. I drive instead of flying because I'm not allowed at the airports anymore, guys. They won't let me at the airports because I think you guys identify with this. I feel like the TSA checkout is a little bit sexually arousing. Who's with me? No? I'm into it, TSA. Check me out. See what you think, TSA. I like it. I'm into it. By the time I get my belt and my shoes off, woo, it's like, well, now I probably do have over 3 ounces of fluid on me. The young table loves the jokes where I come in my pants. They're way into it. And I do drive. I love driving. I love driving out to the smaller towns. I'm a Midwest kid. I grew up in a small town. I love driving out to the smaller towns. You start driving past the wheat fields and the cornfields and the prairies, and I start feeling more masculine than I really am. And next thing you know, I'm talking just like Sam Elliott in the car to myself. You guys know who Sam Elliott is, right? Check on my young table on the Roadhouse movie. He used to do all those masculine products. That's a manly voice, isn't it? He used to do the voiceovers for beef. His voice for dinner. And he did the voiceovers for Coors. I think Coors Original. That's a manly voice, right? That's a masculine. I want to hear him do like a not so masculine product, right? Like a dildo advertisement or something. You know what the 2025 Chevy Silverado. We don't just raise the bar, we are a bar of silicon you can put inside your body if that's what you're into. Chevy Silverado, get on out there and go fuck yourself now. That'd be the tagline. That'd be fun. So man, sexy crowd. What do we got going on here? Some date nights? Anybody adding some fun and games into the bedroom activities? Y'all know what I'm talking about when I do my shoulders like this. And I talk about fun and games in the bedroom, right? Anybody try naked Scrabble? That's what I've been trying. Just me? You're right to be suspicious. It's not as fun as you would think, I'll be honest. You're laying there naked, you got the letters all spread out in front of you, you can't use any of the words that you're thinking of. You know what I mean? Dong is not in the official dictionary. Skin tag is a compound word. There's no hyphens or anything. Anybody try Naked Battleship? You guys play Naked Battleship over here at this table? Those pieces hurt like hell when you roll over on top of them. Lady I was with was like, is your battleship in A9? I'm like, it's one of the A-holes. Pretty sure I know exactly which one. So yeah, I'm single. Surprising. I'm out there battling loneliness. Anybody else battling loneliness with me? Yeah, that's what it sounds like when you battle loneliness. It's the sound of one sole guy in the back raising his hand. Me and you, brother, we're battling loneliness together. Well, not together, but you know what I'm saying. We got our own set of battles. Dating's hard, man. Dating's shitty. I'm an old school guy. You know what I mean? That's probably why it's tough. I'm into holding hands. Anybody else into holding hands these days? I'm into it. You guys know how much it costs at a strip club to get a stripper to sit next to you and hold hands for one song? It's twice as much as a lap dance is what they told me. Because it's so sad and weird, is what they said. And also, I wanted to do the song Freebird. That's like 9 minutes. Nobody's holding hands to Freebird, guys. So yeah, give it up for me. I got a kid. I'm a father. Yeah, right. They let me have a child. This happened last Christmas. Somebody, when you have a kid, it makes you start thinking about the future, I would say. I mean, I got to clean up some of my habits. I got to start thinking long term with this kid, you know. I want to be there for her first cigarette. They're going to take this kid away, for sure. Yeah, dating's tough. Comedy is a great date night, though. Give yourself another round of applause for coming and spending a date night here at Long Shots. Watching some live comedy. There's a lot of bad date nights out there. You guys ever do a murder mystery night? Anybody been dragged out to one of these murder rooms? You like them? You probably run one, don't you? I'm not a big fan of the murder mystery night, but if you have to go do what I do, here's a hot tip. Spice it up, make it a little bit more fun for yourself by getting there early and planting evidence on some of the other people in the party. You're right, it messes the game up real bad. But it's way more fun for you. You get to the end of the night, everybody in your party is like, so it sure seems like Greg is the murderer, for sure. What about all this cocaine we found in Janice's backpack? It's not adding up. We're finally through pumpkin patch season. That's about the most ridiculous date I've ever been taken on. Pumpkin patch, you guys are too smart to do the pumpkin patch out here, right? Well, people pay $20 to go out to a pumpkin patch. $20, paying $20 to go do some farm work. This is farm work, guys. This is farm work. Where are my farmers at? Any farmers? I don't think weed counts. Not in this state, not yet. You're a farmer? He's not a farmer. I didn't need to ask. He's not a farmer. I got a lot of respect for farmers, for sure. That's a hard job, right? Dare I say it, that job sucks. That's a hard, tough job. I'll put it to you this way. Maybe you've heard this expression, guys. Maybe you've heard the expression, prostitution is the oldest profession. Hold on, what are you guys talking about? It's so loud I can't even hear myself. Pay attention up here, guys. We're ruining some of the other tables' experiences. And I'm sorry, I usually don't get distracted, but it's so loud. The side combo. If you need to talk, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, but if you need to talk, we can step out to the back or go upstairs or something. Totally cool. I can see the other people's faces being like, I can't hear the jokes because there's so much going on up here. It's alright, it's our first comedy show. Everybody get this table up front, a big round of applause for coming out and being so excited. We know it's her. It's alright. Where was I? What was I talking about before I got so distracted. Prostitution! That guy was listening. He was like, I know exactly what we were talking about. We were talking about yeah, maybe you've heard prostitution's the oldest profession. You've heard people say that. That ain't fucking true. The archaeological evidence would say agriculture, farm work, that's the first job we came up with, right? And it sucks so bad that as soon as we invented it, somebody in the crowd was like, man, I would suck a dick to not be having to do all this farm work. And boom, we invented the second oldest profession, guys, prostitution. I mean, the story, that's how that happened, I promise you. Farmers. We got any doctors in the house? No, do we have any doctors in this town? Surely. Yeah, I don't see anybody who smells like a doctor. Maybe this guy. It is. I feel like we're family. If I haven't met you already, then I'm going to just make up some big names for you. We got Tank right up front. Everybody give Tank a round of applause. And then Dr. Livingston Siegel. Thanks for coming out. There's nobody on duty at the hospital. There's nobody on duty. People are dying over there. Sawdust. I see you over there, Sawdust. Everybody get Sawdust around the block and coming out. Who's that next to you? Ironsides? I see you there. Sawdust, Ironsides. Oh shit, and the mayor of Woodward came out with the cowboy hat. Give a round of applause. 4 more years. So glad the mayor came out. Can you believe that? How exciting. So other than Dr. Livingston Siegel, no doctors. I'm going to shit on doctors a little bit. None of them personal. Dr. Livingston Siegel. I just don't know if I can trust doctors, you know what I mean? I had a doctor maybe a month ago, tell me he thought I might have a problem with alcohol. Yeah. I didn't even have an appointment with this guy. I just farted in an elevator with him. He said it smelled like sclerosis. That's probably bad news. It's probably really bad news. Doctors, what do they know anyway? You know what I'm saying? This happened last year. Last year, my friend Tim had a surgery to remove a cyst from his butthole, guys. Yeah. I was like, damn, Tim, that butthole surgery sounds painful. He was like, yeah, it hurt. But it's kind of like when you get your tonsils taken out. You get all the popsicles you want. Tank Sawdust did like it. Say what, friend? They're putting the popsicles. They're on board. Doctors. What are they doing? I guess I am at that age. I gotta get my prostate checked. Dr. Livingston is going here. Not tonight. He's off duty. He's off duty. Conveniently off duty. The one time I'm willing to get my prostate checked. I mean, look, I gotta do it. Before I commit, you can give me this advice here. Before I commit to getting my prostate checked, I want to get it looked at. And I think there's a difference. Am I right? I want to get it looked at. I want to get it looked at by Dr. Livingston or his assistant. From like across the room, from across like a pretty big room. Right? Then maybe. Prostate. I don't even think I know what prostate is, I'll be honest with you. Speaking of healthcare professionals, I found out last week my dentist has been moonlighting as a sex worker. Ugh. Am I right? The same guy who puts his hands in my mouth is punching out the time clock as a dentist and is trotting out into the night as a man of war. Sex worker, it kind of makes makes sense when you think about it. He doesn't even have to change any of the stuff that he says to do his jobs. Right? It's like, open your mouth, you're going to feel some pressure. Oh my God, what a cavity, I got to get in there. What was your last cleaning? We could go on and on. Doctors. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't like doctors. I'm a bit nervous around them. And that's fine, because you know what? I never even have to go to the doctor, y'all. I never get sick. Despite the fact that I look pretty sick. We can say it. It's okay, Woodward. You won't hurt my feelings. You know who told me that I look kind of weird? None of my friends had the balls to tell me to my face. You know who told me? Hollywood. They told me right to my face, guys. I moved out to Los Angeles for about 12 years. I was trying to be an actor on the TV shows and the movie shows. And Hollywood took one look at me, man, and they were like, yeah, I don't think we're going to be making any more of those Ernest movies. No, hit the bricks. There's not a script floating around for Ernest Goes to Rehab. So I did get some work as a background actor. You guys know what that is, right? They just walk around, they don't have any lines. I was a background actor on that TV show Scrubs. You remember the show Scrubs? It's been off the air for like 30 years. Things are going pretty well for me. But no, I was in the background actor's room, and the director came in and he goes, well, one of our actors didn't show up today, so we've got 2 lines we're going to give out to one of you lucky background actors. Who wants them? Everybody put their hands in the air, except for me, because I know by now they're not looking for Tony Hawk after a horrible skateboarding accident. But no, he looked around the whole room. He was like, you're perfect. Perfect tank. You know what I'm saying? I've never been perfect for anything in my whole life. I read the script, it was 2 lines, it was an AIDS patient. That feels good, Paul. I appreciate that. AIDS, you look like you have AIDS. One of the lines was, I got AIDS. The other line was, I got AIDS real bad. Not even normal AIDS, Dr. Lewis. The real bad type is what I look like. The real bad type. So yeah, cancer, meth, AIDS. I've got a type, guys. If you're dying slowly, I should play the part. Out in Hollywood, they call me the Dustin Hoffman of the Loop Consumers. I think that's a compliment. I'm serious, guys. This kept happening. This isn't a joke. Time and time again. About a week after that, a crew came through. They were shooting a scene that took place at a crack house. Perfect. I didn't know if I was buying or selling crack, guys, but I was there. I was in the background cracking out. About 2 weeks after that, they were shooting a scene at an AA meeting. Pretty perfect. This guy looks like he's had 12 pretty tough years. Maybe they saw my work from the crack house show. Eventually, you gotta say no when you're getting typecast. You know what I'm saying? You gotta draw a line in the sand and say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Like a month after this, a camera crew came through. They were shooting a Holocaust documentary, guys. I said no. I said 9. I'm not going to let this be the final solution to my acting career, guys. You're right, I did. I took the role. God, I did. You got to take the work, guys. So ashamed. Oh, shoot. We're feeling good? We're feeling right? Yeah, I've been bummed. I've been sad. I mean, I told you guys all the reasons. I look like I got AIDS and I'm single and hold hands and stuff. Yeah, I'm sad. I've been bummed out. She's like, she really put the brakes on this show. We were having fun, laughing about the Holocaust, and then... Sorry, I'm talking about feelings. Sawdust told that lady in front of you, say, like, he's getting emotional, relax. I am so sad that I've been using the power wheelchair at the grocery store. If you look sad enough, they'll let you do it, guys. No one's going to pull you over and check your credentials or anything. So picture this, Woodward. There I was, rolling around Home Depot, looking sad, feeling sad inside my heart, you know. And I had to buy some robe for a completely unrelated to my sadness. But I still wanted to check on the Home Depot people, see if they might check on me emotionally. Guys, they didn't, not at all. Not for a second. I was checking out up front. I was landing on pretty thick, but the lady was like, so did you find everything you needed here at Home Depot today? I was like, yeah. I think this robe might solve all my problems. Nothing. Didn't even flinch. Well, I hope your day turns around, sir. Here's your robe. Send you right out the door. I'm just saying, don't go to Home Depot for emotional support, guys. You're not gonna find it over there. They got a rope. They got ladders you can jump off of. They got rat toys in one of those aisles. You might be thinking those terrible, shitty, dark thoughts. At Home Depot, it's written on the damn wall. At Home Depot, you can do it. We can help. Cut it out. Cut it out, Home Depot. Get the saving lives business. How about? Well, shoot. I do have, I got a wild card I like throwing out sometimes. It's going to be up to the mayor. It's his town. Look, these jokes, I got these 6 jokes that kind of don't fit in anywhere. I got, if anyone to hear 6 more wiener jokes, I'm warning you ahead of time they're about wieners. Wait, 6 more. What's the name of your lovely lady up in front of you? Is she the vice mayor? Vice Mayor Carissa. That's it, right? Close enough. Since the mayor's off duty, you're the acting mayor of these following 6 Nick jokes. Keep track for me, because I lose track of how many that we've. So keep track for me, and then if at any point this becomes like too many dicks, just give me this. Just give me this sign, and then I'll just be finished telling all 6 of them. Guys, they call mine wiener the Titanic. But that's because these days it's pretty covered in water. We're growing already. That's just the first one. We're growing already. We're never going to make it 6. You guys are very proud. This is a ton of fun. We're doing 4 shows this weekend. We're going to another show tonight, 2 more shows tomorrow. Tell your friends. Comedy happening right here at Long Shots, guys. They do call mine wiener the Titanic. But that's because this one time it broke in half. Nothing. Okay. Does that even count? We're gonna count that as 2. You gotta keep track. You gotta pay attention. I'm moving fast up here. And so that these wiener jokes out, they're not even listening. Hey, settle down, guys. I don't know what that means. But I do know that they do, from time to time, call my wiener the Titanic. But that's because it's led to the deaths of almost 1,200 people. I don't even know what that means. It might be an AIDS callback. They do call my cock the Titanic. But that's because I'm concerned consulting with a team of scientists on how to raise it. B plus, B minus. Is that 4? You guys are a great crowd. Occasionally, they do refer to my wiener as the Titanic. Don't get out ahead of me here, doctor. They do refer to it as the Titanic. But that's because people were way more interested in it in 1999. Back when the movie came out and I was graduating high school. Give yourself one more round of applause for being such a great crowd. We've had such a blast. They do, from time to time, on occasion, refer to my wiener as the Titanic. But that's mainly because of all the poor quality semen. That's what makes them guys. They couldn't steer around that. Terrible. Well, hey, we can play some more songs. We're have some more fun. Man, when you drive around as much as I do, you get a chance to listen to all your favorite tunes. B-side, C-side. I listen to all my favorite artists. Jerry Stevens from Detroit. Stevie Wonder, that's my favorite artist. Stevie Wonder fans in the house, I love it. I've watched a bunch of videos, live performances. Did you guys, I didn't realize this, did you guys know Stevie Wonder has a white bass player? Every single member of his band is the most talented African-American musician on planet Earth, basically. And then this one skinny white bass player. I didn't know Stevie Wonder had a white bass player. I'm not sure Stevie Wonder knows. See what I mean? He's like, give it up to my band, guys, the most talented African-American musicians on planet Earth. And this bass player's like, shut the fuck up, guys. I need this gig. You know who I don't like musically? We got country music fans in here. Man, I love country music, but I do not like Luke Bryan. I knew you were going to, I knew as soon as I said you were going to be contentious on this. Listen, I got plenty of reasons. Sawdust. It's Sawdust. I don't care if you're a fan. It's Sawdust a fan. He's got a cute butt, I guess. Look, I don't like it. I got plenty of reasons. Let me lay out a few of them for you here. Luke Bryan sounds, this is bothers me, he sounds exactly like Gomer Pyle from the old Andy Griffith show. Sawdust and Ironside knows what I'm talking about. These young kids might not. There used to be a show called the Andy Griffith Show. It starred this guy named Matlock. Ah, shit. Okay, so there used to be a show called Matlock. This is an old reference. This might just be for me and Dr. Livingston. But he does. He sounds just like Gomer Pyle. If you don't believe it, go look it up. There's a YouTube clip where he's talking about making his latest album. I swear to God, it sounds like this. He's like, yeah, man, I was in the studio with my producer, Andy. And Andy starts playing me these tracks, man, and I was listening to him, and I was like, Andy, I don't know that bad. So then my bass player, Barney, started kicking in, and I was like, Barney, that sounds pretty good. I put on some of my lyrics, and I was like, Shazam. He says Shazam. I swear to God, he says Shazam. Also, Sawdust, Ironsides. Also, he writes his own lyrics. Do you guys know that? He writes a lot of his own lyrics. Not a lot of country guys are writing their own song lyrics. Luke Bryan is. He should stop as soon as he gets a chance. He's not good at it. He has a hit, you'll know the lyrics to this thing. He has a hit song on the radio that goes like this. and I quote, out where the cornrows grow, row your boat. This is a fucking nursery rhyme, guys. It's a nursery rhyme. He's breaking it in on these nursery rhymes. Can't you picture him in the songwriting session trying to come out with these next bangers for the album? He's like, girl, let's go out to the woods and find a place to park it. And this little piggy went down to the market. That's pretty good. Girl, you got my head spinning around. And London Bridge is falling down. That's a hit, Andy. Book our tickets to the Grammys, Andy. So I slept, but I rest my case. I don't like it, bro. Time was like, what's up, what's up, so yeah, I was small town. We didn't have instruments or anything. When it got easier, and the song had a little special land. The name of the song is Fishing Hole. Not so creepy. Go ahead and pour yourself a glass of water out of the back. You're going to want to dip your toes into this one. On the creek that runs through Granddad's land. We used to fish, we used a shitload of concrete. Built a little dam, yeah. It sure weren't the pool at the Ritz-Carlton. Not even close, guys. Just a damn fine place to fish and swim. Later on that summer, the fish all died. Shit. It was concrete poison in the arse. Who knew that was even a thing? Concrete poison. It smelled like dead fish, so the stray cats came. And our favorite fishing hole finally got its name. Saddle up the lure. When I was 13 years old, I was sold my soul to hang out all day in the old pussy hole. Pussy hole. I had so much fun. How much fun did we have today? I'm about to tell you. Well, the saints no use, but I still fish just like I rock stuck in that barren dish. Rolled up my pants like old pupfish, I can pull my rod out. I got my foot stuck in the pussy hole. Pussy hole. When I was 13, I was too scared to put more than a little here and there. Next summer, in my hole, up to my ears. Face first, pussy hole. We had so much fun. Pussy hole. How about a little love song? We got beautiful couples here all over the place on hot dates, hot comedy dates. Tank's getting laid. Sawdust is getting laid. Everybody's putting it. Dr. Livingston C is going to go give himself a prostate exam. I'm excited for y'all. I'm glad y'all's situation is working out a little bit better than mine did. Okay, this is a love song, but it's a sad song. That's not bad. But you know what they say, guys. It ain't about what you said. It's about how you said it. Communication's key. Am I right? In any good relationship. Maybe all day we fight just to make up at night. I told you I love you like 1,000,000 times. I'm starting to think you ain't hearing what I say. Come on, girl, have you got shit for brains? And I would die inside if you left me, honey. I need you like the air that I breathe. You big dummy, why would you leave? You're all that I need. You're my every dream. You're my every wish. Don't you know I love you, you dumb bitch. I stood there, I was trying to think of the next verse to the song. I looked up the door, so she had gone most of the song. I don't think she heard most of it. When women are complicated, and I'll never understand why she left. She's my every dream, my every wish. Don't you know by now I love you, you dumb bitch. Alright, we're still having fun. Oh shit, guys. I'm on a roll. We're gonna do another sad song. She loves sad. She loves. That's what I take. It is weird to be like, ooh, I love sadness. Yeah. That's how the tears come. That's how the tears come. It's often been said that sad songs are nature's onions. This is a sad song, guys. Pass the Kleenex around. This is a sad song. It's about heartache, betrayal, lies, and deception. I hope y'all enjoy it. My roommate got himself a flashlight. Before I go any further, I should probably make sure we're all on the same page. Does everyone in the room know what a flashlight is? Dr. Livingston Seal immediately throws his hand in. So yeah, I'll say it just in case you don't know. A flashlight, it looks like a flashlight, but it ain't no flashlight, guys. Give it up to these two up front pretending they have no idea what happened. In front of their girlfriends. It's a what? I don't understand. It looks like a flashlight, but it ain't no flashlight, guys. You take the top off of it, and inside is some gooey, squishy. It's a vagina, that's what it is. And you can make love to it if that's the type of Dr. Livingston Seal you are. Anyway, like I said, this is a sad song. It's about heartache, betrayal, lies, and deception. My roommate got himself a flashlight. He started making love to it every night, but he pulled and he jerked. He twisted and it worked. Now it don't work right. He broke it. It's sad. So then he got himself a paper towel too. He filled it up with gummy bears and gummy worms too. Left it lying around, but he didn't tell me that it wasn't food. Lies and deception. So now I got myself a bellyache. I guess today I can skip my protein shake. I wanna throw up what I just ate, 'cause it tastes like a million winners. Brother, throw me that caution flag. I'm about to eat something that you have. Rub it on your dick or your butt or your taint or your dirty ball sack. Give it up for my roommate, Dr. Livingston Seal. Fool me once. Shame on you. Guys, make sure you you check out, I don't know where the tickets are available online or not. Kyle can show you where that is. But March 6th, March 7th, we're doing this again next month, right here at Long Shots. And take a good hard look around, guys. They will sell out. So get those tickets. I think we've got like 4 tickets left for this whole weekend. So, yeah, round of applause for Kyle, Long Shots, everybody. And your bar staff back there, Shelly, Kelly, everybody doing a great job. Comedy is important. It's important to have comedy right here in Louisville. That's right. Comedy is, I've always said this, Doctor, comedy is one of the few types of writing that you can do and still not know how to read. So that's good for guys like me. Guys, I'm going to play this one last song, and then we got to flip the room and everything. But make sure you stop by. I got a merch table back there. We got a couple albums, a t-shirt. Of course, I've got plenty of cock pictures for everyone. Single file line. We're all excited about the art. This last one's a love song, guys, and it's going out to all my beautiful couples out in the crowd. If you came here with somebody special, I want you to get a little close. You're about to fall in love all over again. This is probably the most romantic song ever written. And be careful, people who got pregnant just from being around the song. This song's called I Still Love You. I've been there, Luna. You guys have been awesome. I've had a blast. Thanks so much for coming out. Girl. All right. Girl, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Girl, if loving you is a sin, I'm gonna pack my bags for hell tonight. And if your vagina was filled with rat poison, I'd say call poison control. Tell them I'll be on my way. No, I don't give a shit, 'cause I'm in love with you. And if your mouth was a bear trap, goddamn, really? A bear trap. I'd say that's kind of odd. That is weird, right? We can admit that's weird. But do you think you can hold that bear trap open long enough for me to stick a wiener in without getting it chopped off? If your titties were made out of landmines, I'd reply, looks like I'm gonna be a double amputee before the morning light. No, I don't give a shit. I'm in love with you. I try to warn you guys about how romantic this song was. And now Ironside is later looking at it like, this ain't gonna help. It's called love, when we're getting used to it. And no, I don't give a shit about your landmine tits or your bear trap mouth that nearly chopped off my dick, yeah. This is a true story. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think we should see a doctor about your vagina filled with poison. 'Cause we can treat that, right? We'll take a look at it. I must be drunk, 'cause I still love you. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I've been very cool. You guys have been awesome.
said, we're going to be in the back room with our merch. Feel free. Come back there, say hi, buy some shit. Please remember to close your tabs, and then get the fuck up.